wearing my dad's shirt today. Don't judge. Hey guys, it's Nelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with my we're in December now. I always do this. Today I am back with my November beauty favorites. I'm sorry that this video is going up a little bit later. You guys know that I upload every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Almost forgot. I upload 3 times a week for the past, I've been doing that for the past month or so. And this video, I'm not quite sure at what time. It's actually, what is that? I'm not quite sure at exactly what time this video is going to go up. It might go up Friday, like super late at night. It might go out Saturday morning. I told you guys that I was going to briefly talk about it, and I don't want to really drag out the intro too long. If you don't care about a life update, a mini life update, I'll put a timestamp here on the screen where you can fast forward and get into the favorites. So long story short, 2 weeks ago my mom went in for a mammogram. And we didn't hear back because it landed on the Thanksgiving holiday. Like, she did it the weekend before Thanksgiving, and that week was like a short week. So we just heard back this week for her results, and we received a phone call that she had to come in for an emergency visit with the doctor because they did see something on her right breast. When they said emergency, and the girl that called her, she kind of made it seem like it was something really bad, which the girl did get in trouble for kind of worrying my mom through the phone, especially because she wasn't allowed to tell patients their results. So the whole family was pretty much put on pause. Like, everybody was just focused on my mom and super concerned because we really didn't know what was going on. And you know, my mom is like a rock of the family. Like, if something is wrong with her, it affects everybody. I tried to sit down and film 2 different videos, and they just both did not turn out okay. This is my second time trying to film this particular video because the first time it was just not happening. Like, my mind was just somewhere else. I couldn't concentrate. I was just in my mind pretty much. But thankfully today we went to her doctor's appointment, and she does have little cysts, but they are all water, so like liquid cysts, so it's nothing to worry about. So the reason why I am mentioning this and being a little bit personal with you guys, which it's not something that I usually do, like open up my personal life, is because one thing I did learn from this experience is that if you are over 20, definitely check your breast often. I mean, thankfully my mom was just a scare, but there's millions of women, like I myself, I am so guilty of it. Like, I never check my breast for lumps, like ever, which is something that we should do because I feel like breast cancer it's one of the most common cancers. So yeah, just check yourselves. And so yeah, so that's everything that happened. And then also during that whole entire process, I started taking a little bit more of what I take for my anxiety to kind of help me. And that particular capsule that I take, it just makes me so nauseous, like not so nauseous, and it makes me feel so sick. So I have to take it because after the nausea goes away, I feel so much better and so much happier. So yeah, it's just been a weird couple of days, so I am so sorry my channel was affected, but I promise that I am back and we're gonna get the ball rolling. So I'm gonna shut up now about that subject because I can see myself and I'm like at 6 minutes, and I'm so sorry for rambling. But let's get into the favorites. I do have a couple things that I have been loving this month. I feel like for the past couple of months, as I have been uploading so frequently, I have been trying so many different products, and I want to share them with you guys because I have quite a lot of stuff to show you. Since I did make the intro super long, I'm going to kind of speed through the products and talk as briefly as possible about them because I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, which unfortunately all of my favorites videos are really long. I try really hard. Sometimes I even cut products out of the video to make it shorter, and I'm saying I need to hurry up, but I keep rambling, so let's just jump right into it. The first product that I need to mention this month, and if you guys have been watching my videos for the past month, you know this is coming. This is the Morphe 3502 palette, and like I said, for the past month, most of my videos, if not all of my videos, have been using this particular palette. I love it so much. I love this palette because you can go from having barely any eye makeup to doing something super dramatic and out of this world. Very warm, it's very pigmented. The eyeshadows blend like a dream. I do have to say that I did try to use the red shades, like these shades right here, this week for a makeup tutorial, and they didn't perform as well as the rest of the palette, but still, for $22 you get 35 eyeshadows, and for the most part they are all freaking incredible. It is the palette that I have on my eyes today. Like I said, obsessed, in love. I have been using it non-stop. I am planning on refilming that video with the red tones, so be on the lookout for that. I want to mention the Sleek Makeup Solstice Highlighting Palette. This is what this looks like. I am super late talking about this, but honestly, I couldn't find this anywhere for the longest time, and I just out of nowhere stumbled where was I going with that? Out of nowhere, I found it at my local Walgreens, and I was so excited. To be quite honest, the only shade that I find no use for is the cream shade. I just don't like the color. I feel like if it was a little bit lighter, I think I would like it better, because you guys know that I love to cream highlight, but it's just a little bit too dark for my skin tone, so it doesn't really work for me. But the other three shades are so beautiful, super duper pigmented. It's actually the highlight that I have on my face right now. The pinky shade, I use it more as like a blush topper. I like to put it right here in the apples of the cheek, so when you smile you can kind of see a nice little glow there. But this color, this more champagne-y shade, is so absolutely beautiful. For the most part, highlights like this, they always accentuate my texture, and with this one I don't have that problem. So as soon as I put it on, then I saw that my skin just looked so smooth and flawless. I loved it. So this is definitely a plus if you have texture skin. This is great. And super affordable too. Like I said, I found mine at Walgreens. Super affordable. Okay, so I want to talk about some lip glosses, and I don't think I have ever mentioned these. I have used them in some tutorials, but I don't think I've talked about them here, like specifically talked about them on my channel. These are the Kevyn Aucoin, the Molten Lip Colors, and I love these so much. I don't know if you know this about me, but Kevyn Aucoin is one of my favorite brands ever. I love their star lip powders. I love their concealers, which is the concealer that I'm wearing today. I love, what else do I love from them? The Celestial. Oh my god, I just love everything from Kevyn Aucoin. My eyelash is sticking together. I just love everything from Kevyn Aucoin. Like, they have never disappointed me on anything that I have tried. There might be some stuff that I don't like, but for the most part, whatever I have tried, I have loved. And this is no exception. These are metallic lip glosses. This shade right here, this is called Bronze. This is the lip color that I was wearing in my Jouer foundation review, and I got so many compliments. So many of you guys wanted to know what shade of lipstick I was wearing, and it was just this gloss. They are super pigmented, super metallic, and they are really hydrating on the lips. Definitely my two favorite shades is Bronze and this shade right here, which is called Rose Gold. These two are my absolute favorite. They do have other shades that I love, like this gold one. This gold shade was the shade that I actually wore on my Halloween Queen Bee tutorial, and I got a lot of compliments on that as well. So these are absolutely great. I was wearing this one before changing to this lip, but I thought it didn't go with the look, so I took it off. But this is a beautiful purpley shade. Love them. Love them, love them. I want to talk about the Eyeko Me and My Shadow waterproof shadow liners. These are more, you can use them as eyeliners, like in the waterline. You can use them all over the lid. That's how I personally prefer to wear mine. I posted these, I did a tutorial with them. I don't remember exactly what tutorial it was. Which tutorial was it? Maybe it was my, I don't know. I know that I used these and I was blown away at the pigmentation, how well they blend out, how beautiful they look. I love them. So I have two shades. This is in the shade Bronze, and this one is in the shade Topaz. These are the colors swatched. This one is Bronze, and then this one is Topaz, I believe. Yeah, these are very beautiful. I love them as base whenever I'm gonna do something that's really shimmery and sparkly and glittery. I love to apply this all over the lid as a base, and then I go on top of it with an eyeshadow that's similar in color. Like I said, they're great, super pigmented, Really easy to work with, really easy to blend out. I love them. Since we're talking about shimmery bases and shadows, I want to mention the Pure Eye Polish base coat, and I have mine in the shade Satin. I had another one, I had like a more goldy shade and I can't find it anywhere, but this has been my go-to. I use this in my super luminous foundation routine. I used this, I think I had this on yesterday when I tried to film this video for the first time. I love this. I have been using this nonstop. I have used this before in my channel, like a couple, like earlier on in the year, I believe. But this is, I just rediscovered it when I was cleaning out my drawers and decluttering everything, and I have been obsessed ever since. The applicator of it, it's a little bit weird. It does have like a mesh, like a bouncy mesh in the middle, and then you just kind of bounce your brush in there, and then the color comes out, and then you apply it. It does come out super watery and liquidy, not watery. More liquidy. It's not watery. It's definitely a more liquidy formula, but then it dries down to like a powder, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love these because they make your eyes look, they make your eyelids look like they are nice and wet, which is one of my favorite looks ever. I wish I could do more wet eyelid tutorials because those are one of my favorite looks to wear. But I know that they're not as wearable to some people, and I definitely like for you guys to be happy with the content that I produce. So it's not all about me, you know, so I can't do them as often as I would like. So I still get my fix by using something like this that gives me the appearance of a wet eyelid, but it's a little bit more wearable. So talking about things that I have re-fallen in love with, I want to mention the Becca Under Eye the Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I used to use this all the time, and I don't know what happened. I think I started using something else. I don't know what exactly was happened that I stopped using this product. If you don't know what this is pretty much an under eye corrector that's going to help to hide dark circles, and it's going to brighten the under eyes a little bit. And in my opinion, I feel like it also works as like a base, like a primer for your concealer. I feel like whenever I have this on my eyes, like under my eyes, I feel like my concealer just sticks to it, and it's just, I don't know, like my concealer doesn't crease as much when I have this under. So that's why I have been loving it the most. I don't really use it to correct my dark circles because thankfully they haven't been too bad recently, but my concealer has been creasing a bunch, and I don't know if it's that my under eyes are just not having it, but I don't know, I started to use this and I feel like my concealer just sticks to it and it doesn't move, it doesn't crease. I love this. I have been using this non-stop, and I do have it under my eyes today. You can't see it because, you know, it's under all of this, but it's there. I want to talk about a foundation. I wasn't sure if I should talk about it because it's fairly new, but ever since I got it, I have not stopped using it. And it is a Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. I do have a first impressions / review / wear test using this particular foundation. So I'm going to have it up in the cards somewhere that you can click on it after you finish watching this video, of course, to go ahead and check out my review / my little first impression on the foundation. So I love this, love this. It's a foundation that I have on my skin today, but I have found different ways and little tricks and tips to kind of wear this foundation and make it a little bit more wearable, because if you have tried this, you know this is a full coverage. So in order to make it a little bit more wearable for like an everyday type thing, I have been mixing it with a liquid illuminator. This is such a full coverage foundation that you only need half a pump. So I do half a pump and 1 to 2 pumps of my liquid illuminator, depending on how glowy I feel that day, and I mix it together and I apply it to my skin, which is what I have on today, and it just makes the foundation a little bit more wearable. And for nighttime, I just wear the foundation on its own and wear it as is, because it is really nice and full coverage, and I feel like that looks a little bit prettier for nighttime. For during the day when you're just, you know, not doing much, I don't think you need that much coverage, but for nighttime, it's gorgeous. The color is spot on. Like, this color is spot on. And I also want to mention that I know that sometimes my foundation looks a little bit lighter than the rest of my body, but that is because I have a light reflector on, which just gives the face a little bit more light. So that's why sometimes my face up here looks a little bit lighter than my neck, because the light reflector is hitting me right like at the chin, so it reflects light up. So just making that clear, but this is a perfect match for me, and it is in the shade Fawn. I want to talk about a setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Cool Down Mist. Obsessed with this. This is technically not meant to be like a setting spray for your makeup. This is more of like a refreshing. The true purpose of the spray is for you to use it when you are done working out, or before you go work out, just kind of refresh your skin and get it ready and all that. I don't know, one day I was just lazy like usual, and I had this sitting on top of my vanity, and I didn't feel like getting up to get my other setting sprays, so I just sprayed this all over the skin. I was like, oh, whatever, I'm not really doing anything today, so if it's bad, nothing happens. And I absolutely love this. I am so obsessed with it. It smells delicious. Like, this smells so good. It's so fine, and I feel like it just melts my makeup. It makes it last. It refreshes my skin. I feel nice and hydrated and dewy, and I just love it. I do love it. The mist is a little strong. It does pour a lot out, so if you are going to use it, I definitely recommend that you use it a little bit farther away, because if you use it up close, it's just going to drench your whole entire skin. So if you are going to pick it up and if you are going to use it, I definitely recommend that you use it a little bit farther away. But it's good. And talking about the e.l.f. Active brand, I have to give a shout out to the wipes. This packet is completely empty because I used them all up. Again, I ran out of my makeup remover wipes. I was being lazy, so I used what I had, and I love these. These are so good. They don't irritate my eyes. I have a problem with makeup removers and my eyes. My eyes are very sensitive, and I don't have this problem with this. They are supposed to be for your face, for your body, so you can throw this in your purse, and on the days that you're just a little bit too sweaty, you have a little bit of BO, whatever, no judgment here, judgment-free zone. You can definitely just grab a wipe and just wipe yourself down, and again, it just smells delicious. Like, this Active brand by e.l.f. smells delicious. I want to talk about a pair of lashes. I'm not sure if I have mentioned the style here before. I know that I wear them a ton on my channel, but I don't know if I have included them in a favorites. I probably have. If I have, I don't remember, but they are the lashes that I am currently wearing. Can you see them? They are so pretty. They are the Pure Cosmetics. They are in the style Diva. These lashes are everything and more. They go perfect when you are wearing barely any makeup. They go perfect for when you have a super dramatic smoky eye. They're perfect for the days that you're just not wearing any makeup at all. Like, I love them so much. They complement my eyes so incredibly well. The trick that I do with these lashes is whenever I want them to be a little bit more dramatic, I actually switch them. So I wear my left lash on my right eye and my right lash on my left eye, which is how I have them today, and you can barely notice a difference, but that just makes them a little bit more dramatic, and you can't really tell that that's what's going on. Like, it just looks good, okay? No, really, like, it just looks more dramatic. It looks a little bit fluffier because the longer pieces are towards the front of your eye, like towards the middle of your eyes, and the shorter, smaller pieces are towards the end. So whenever I have a super intense smoky eye, I like to just switch them, and I think they look great. Yeah, that's a fun little trick that you can do with these lashes. They are absolutely gorgeous. You can wear them both ways and they look stunning. Okay, so I have a little bit of a random tool that I want to show you guys that I have been just obsessing over for the past year. I don't know why I haven't talked about this, but we're here. So this is I don't really know what to call these. This is just like a little blade. They have like a little blade at the end. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a little blade, and it has a little cap so you can kind of cover them so that you don't like hurt yourself, or if you have small child, they don't get hurt if they get a hold of this. But I love this, and this is what I use to kind of shave my, what's it called? My peach fuzz. I use this to shave my peach fuzz around my highlight area. Like I've said 10,000 times in every single video, I have texture, And my peach fuzz, I feel like accentuates my texture even more. So I like to go in with this little tool, this little blade, and I just shave off the little hairs that grow there so that my skin is a little bit smoother and that the texture is not emphasized too much when I'm wearing foundation or highlight and all of that. So I love this. I use this pretty much every, I think I shave my face, that sounds so wrong. I shave my face like once a month maybe, and no, my hair does not grow back thicker and darker. That has never happened to me, but I also don't shave often. I shave like once a month and that is it. But yeah, I love it. I think it works great. It gives me a smooth canvas to work with, and these are awesome. You can find them at Walgreens, the dollar store has them. You can find them at Target, CVS, Navarro, Serrano's, all those places. You should be able to find a little blade like this, and also Amazon. I'll see if I can find some online and I will link them. Last but certainly not least, and this is probably what I am most excited to talk about in this whole entire favorites video. Sorry that I left it for last. I should have definitely done this first, but I have to give a shout out to the Wet n Wild brushes, and these are the brushes that came in that kit that you can buy for like 30 bucks, like $30. I love them so much. I have 2 sets. I went and I picked up a second set after I tried the first set, and I talked about it on Snapchat, and so many of you guys sent me snaps, and you guys sent me snaps inside of Walgreens looking for the brushes. I got some of the girls at work. They also picked some of the brushes up. They are so good, so incredibly affordable. The whole kit retailed for $30. And I think it brought 10 brushes. Was it 10 brushes or 12? I don't remember now, but they are super affordable. They're fluffy, they're soft, they work really well. I love this brush for highlight. This is what I use to apply my highlight today. And this one, this is the clean one, because like I said, I bought 2 kits because I love them. They're super soft, super easy, they don't shed. I love them, and I just think they're so cute. They're like this chrome. I want to say they're pink. Please don't tell me they're purple because I don't own anything purple. I hate the color purple. So in my mind, they're pink. But yeah, I love them. I think they're great. They're super affordable. They retail for 30 bucks for the whole kit. And for a while there, they were having a sale. Walgreens was having a sale. You can find them for 15 bucks. I don't think that's a thing anymore, but if you can find the actual kit for 30 bucks, that's still a great deal, and you're getting great brushes for a really affordable price. I feel like I ran a marathon. I am so out of breath. Like, I sped through this whole entire favorites video because I didn't want it to be super long. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That is everything that I have been loving this month. As always, wait, let me catch my breath. As always, please let me know in the comments what other products I should check out, what products you want to see in next month's favorites, which actually, I don't think there's going to be a January beauty favorites. I think I'm going to do a yearly favorites, but still, let me know what products I should try out. I have a ton of makeup tutorials coming. Don't worry, I'm back. That is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button, it helps me out, and hit the notification bell just to get updates whenever I upload so you don't miss a thing. That's it, you guys. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.